Check it out, what's up? It's Ayman, Existence is Resistance. I'm here with my brother, activist, organizer, hip-hop artist, Marcel Cartier. What's up, Marcel? Thanks for being here with me today. I had a couple of questions for you. I want to ask you, I saw some footage from the May Day demonstration in Union Square. I know you was out there, you performed, you did a little, you spoke a little bit. Can you tell us what you was doing out there that day? What was the event about?
First of all, shout out to the Rebel Diaz Arts Collective in the South Bronx. I'm a member of that collective, and we organized the Hip Hop Freedom Festival on May 1st, International Workers' Day. And it was a wonderful occasion, using hip-hop as a tool for social justice and to let people know about the racist bill that just got signed into law in Arizona, which basically criminalizes brown people. But more than that, International Workers' Day going back to 1886, that's Labor Day around the world in most countries. But in the U.S., Labor Day is somewhere in September or something like that. And that's actually a very deliberate thing on behalf of the ruling class in this country, where they want to basically have people not know about the working class history of struggle in this country, because it was a struggle in 1886 for the 8-hour workday. And many activists, many workers died, in that struggle. So, it's important to be out on International Workers' Day, just in general, to build the labor movement, build the people's movement. But the immigrant rights movement has really been the issue and the organizing that has rejuvenated that in this country.
Discussing the Arizona issue, I know you have a new track coming out discussing the racist bill that passed in Arizona. I think it's called Arizona Apartheid. Can you tell us a little bit about the track?
Well, definitely the track is talking directly about the Arizona immigration bill, which, like I said, criminalizes brown people. There's this hysteria in this country about immigration, especially you talk a lot of white people, middle class, upper class people, and they're like, well, something has to be done about immigration. Well, the reality is that everybody in this country, unless you're an indigenous person from the Americas, is an immigrant. Is originally from somewhere else. White people get looked at a lot of times as kind of like the natives of the United States, like it's a country for people of my complexion. But the reality is that white people are Europeans. Black people are Africans, and the list goes on and on. So not only that, but Mexican people, you got to remember, 1/3 of Mexico was stolen from them. California, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, all these states belong to Mexico. So people are actually being criminalized for coming back into their own homeland. And some people may say, well, that was a long time ago, or whatever the case is, but the reality is that is their land, and they have much more of a claim to it than any of these racist white people who are passing these types of legislation. And the other thing is, why do people come into the United States? Most people come into the United States from countries that are directly plundered by U.S. corporations. And we see that in Mexico with NAFTA, and people are crossing this illegitimate border for that reason in order to be able to, feed their families.
I definitely feel you. I mean, the issue in Arizona, I've been telling people as well, people think I'm Latino. I could be driving in Arizona. Right. Somebody said, oh, this guy looks, he's not from here, and they might stop me, harass me, search me, ask me for my papers. I was born and raised in this country, But because of a bullshit bill like that, it's wants a racial profile, what people look like, whatever that may be, So we're definitely speaking out against that racist law. Check out the new joint, Marcel Cartier's new joint, Arizona Apartheid. It's going to be out very soon. Check that out. Another question I have for you, Existence is Resistance. We're putting together a tour in Palestine this year. I can't get into the details too much, but it's going to be a dope tour, hip-hop, oriented. I know you're planning on coming to the tour with us. Can you tell us the reasons why you want to come out to Palestine and why you support Palestine?
Well, I'm in solidarity with the Palestinian people in their national liberation struggle, because Palestine is an oppressed nation, as has been historically the Arab world, at the hands of colonialism. And Israel, as we know it, is a colonial project. Actually, people talk about the issue of Israel and Palestine as if it's Muslims and Jews, which is all wrong. It's completely bullshit. First of all, just because you're Arabic does not mean that you're Muslim, And like I said, it's a colonial project. Israel is a state of Europeans in the middle of a geographical region where you have nothing but brown people, predominantly. So even on that level, if you look at it, it would be common sense. It doesn't make any kind of sense. These people were imported into there, and they stole the land that has historically been inhabited by Palestinians since at least the 7th century. You know, so we have to support the Palestinian liberation struggle. Like, people who are conscious, people who want social justice on any level, have to support the Palestinian liberation struggle. I've been using hip-hop as a means to do that, and I've been able to reach people through, you know, through that forum, whereas maybe I wouldn't have been able to reach people otherwise. But Palestine should definitely be, I feel, a life-changing experience. And I don't think I'm really prepared to see the level of suffering that I know exists there, you know, but again, it's something that has to be done in order to not just talk about solidarity, but actually express it.
To witness it and be able to speak about it firsthand after seeing it with your own eyes. Another issue, I want to give a big shout out to my man Rivera out in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
I know you're looking out with the interview, my brother. Much love. I got nothing but love for you. Existence of Resistance. Waiting for you to come to New York. I know you did an interview with Marcel as well. It was dope. Just want to give a shout out to that brother Rivera.
Definitely.
One more shout out to another cat out in Syria, Damascus, Firas Ajlouni. I want to shout out that brother. He promoting the hip-hop movement in the Middle East, promoting all that good hip-hop, promoting my brother Marcel, spreading his videos and your songs out there. So it's really dope. I want to give a shout out to him. Habibi, Firas, what's up, my man? Marcel, appreciate the love, my man.
No doubt. I just want to shout out Existence is Resistance. Shout out the Rebel Diaz Arts Collective. Shout out the PSL, the Party for Socialism and Liberation.
Check out Marcel's new joint, Arizona Apartheid, coming out very soon. And he's going to be on tour with us in Palestine. If you're in Palestine, come out and see this brother perform. He's dope. Peace.